Okay. So today we are going to be learning about rounding two-digit numbers to the nearest tens. So for our I can statement is I can round two-digit numbers to the nearest tens, please. Okay. So today we're going to be learn about rounding numbers. When rounding numbers, you are looking to find a number close to a given number. So let's look at this example. Oh boy. Hold on 1 second.
I think you need to go the other way.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't flick it.
Okay. So let's look at this example. You guys see this little number line, kind of, right? For two friends, Morgan and Ashley.
Yeah.
So Morgan and Ashley, they're going to a birthday party. And they need to bring treats, right? So we have bakery and we have cupcakes. So one needs to pick up the cupcakes and one needs to pick up pizza. So based on this graph here, this number line here, we see that Morgan is, where's Morgan? Where's she closer to? Is she closer to pizza or is she closer to the bakery? Based on her little dot, you're at C.
The bakery.
She's closer to the bakery, right. And where's Ashley a little bit closer to? Madeline.
She's closer to the pizza.
To the pizza. So wouldn't it make sense for Morgan to go to the bakery to pick up the cupcakes?
Yeah.
Then to go to the pizza shop to pick up the pizza?
Yeah.
Right. And why? How do we know that? Why do we know that? Madeline.
Because if Morgan, since he's right there, she's closer to the bakery, so it's more likely she's gonna go to the bakery. But if she was the pizza, it would take longer, and then they would miss out on the birthday party.
Right. It will take longer. Right. You made a great observation. It would take a little bit longer for Morgan to go to the pizza shop because she's farther away. You're right, C. Oh, were you just stretching? Oh, okay. Yes, Kenzie.
I agree.
You agree? Yes, Sahira.
And it has the arrow that it shows.
You're saying it shows the arrow, right?
Yeah.
So the arrow's indicating that Morgan is closer to the bakery than to the pizza shop. Okay. So with the strategy that we use, it's a number line. So we can use the same strategy using a number line, but with numbers. Yes, Madeline?
Can I show an example of what I'm talking about? It's like a short example.
Just give me one moment, okay? So there will be times in your life where you have to estimate. You're not going to have an exact number.
Yeah.
So, for example, like in the previous one, you may be having a birthday party and you need to figure out how many cupcakes you need to buy, right? So you're not necessarily going to find that exact number, so you might round or give an estimate number. So let's say Sahira is having a birthday party and she knows that she has 17 guests coming to her birthday party. She's not going to get exactly 17 cupcakes. She knows that there's around 17 guests. So what's best is to round the number to the nearest tens. So how far is 17 from 20? How far is 17 from the number 20 and from the number 10? Kenzie?
2.
2? What do you mean by 2?
Like 17 is like 2 fall. So 20 is closer. You have to count two up to get to 20.
Well, maybe not 2 up, but 3, right? So
That's
17, 18, 19, 20. But you're correct, Kenzie. 17 is closer to the number 20. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yes, so 17 is closer to the number 20. So if there's about 17 people at this party, whenever you hear that term about how many, that is an indicator that you are not going to get an exact amount. Okay? So whenever you see a word problem that says about how many, you're not going to give an exact amount. Let me skip this. Okay. So we're going to practice a little bit. So let's look at the numbers 36, 34, 35, 26 and 12. So, with these numbers that we have, we are going to use rounding, the strategy. So what do you guys notice about these numbers? Sahira.
They are.
What do you notice about these numbers?
Some of them are like they start with 3s, and some of them start with. One of them starts with 6, and the other one starts with 1.
Okay, so you're saying that 3 numbers starts with the number 3, 1 starts with the number 2, and 1 starts with the number 1. You right, see?
They only have 10s and 1s, they don't have hundreds.
Right, they only have 10s and 1s. So those are, so they have how many digits are in these numbers? 2. These numbers are 2 digits. But what I liked what you said, Yuretsi, is that they only have a 1s place and a 10s place. So which place is the number 12? The 12. Which place value is in the number 1 in? Yuretsi?
The 10.
The 10s place. Right, so today we are going to be rounding numbers to the nearest 10s place. So just keep that in mind. So when we are rounding numbers to the nearest 10s place, I'm going to write the number 12. When we're rounding numbers to the nearest 10s place, the only number that is changing is that number in the 10s place, okay? That is the only number that is going to change. But we have to pay attention to the number in the 1s place, so we know if we're going to round to the nearest
10.
Are we going to round up or rounding down? Yes, you are, C.
I already have one.